Hello everyone, my name is Vishwas. I would like to welcome each one of you to my channel, Dubai Real Estate Nerd. I hope everyone is doing well today. So it's almost 9 in the morning. I'm here since almost 1.5 hours trying to make things, trying to make reports for my clients. And I'm blessed to have such a great audience with such a small channel. I'm so blessed. I get to meet some wonderful people from around the world. I'm always grateful. Please accept my gratitude, each and every one of you. So with this video, I would be introducing you to a different dimension with Maritime City. As such, with Maritime City, I have not been, the biggest fan of Maritime City as a location. But now Omniyat is coming up with their sub-branding. It's called as Beyond. So with Beyond, what they are planning is, when Omniyat came into existence, their first building came up in Business Bay, and after that they had transformed the way people perceive the Business Bay area. They came up with such landmark constructions that it's unbelievable to even think of, or imagine that Business Bay will have such incredible constructions coming in, right? So same now, very same thing. They're very bullish with Maritime City as such, and I would like to introduce you to their brand Beyond. So they are coming up with a sub branding because Omnia is mostly into the ultra luxury thing. The best architecture possible, and they bring in like very serious groups of architects, the designers. I'll be giving you an analysis about that as well. I'll tell you what all constructions they have done in the past. They have almost 18 constructions of mixed residential, mixed and commercial buildings. So the thing is, last time when the Omnia took Business Bay very seriously, they transformed it. They made some unimaginable things. Now they're taking Maritime City very seriously. So it's very important to keep a track on that. And this is the time that you understand that an opportunity like this does not come always. And as a location, Maritime City, I have been working around when Coral Reef, Harbor Lights. I had an eye on Marcasa by the R. The thing is, now I think is about time that I focus on Maritime City for my investors, because it's very important for me to put my investors into the hands of developers that have a vision for 5, 10 years. It's very important that the developer is taking that area very seriously. They want to not just come up with standalone towers. They should come up with some visionary products wherein they could create an ecosystem, something very close to a community. So my biggest issue with some developers is that they create buildings. They should not create buildings. They should have a vision of building something beyond buildings, wherein, see, the value addition will always be done with things that are other than what they are constructing, right? Landscaping, the kind of amenities that they're offering, the kind of experience they offer to their people. So when I was yesterday, when I was at Beyond's office, Omniat's office, I could, I was there for 2, 3 hours. I checked everything out. I tried to scratch everything from them. I like what they are offering, and I like what their vision is. So let's start with today's video. Let's start with the details. I'll also be giving you a difference between what is coming up in Rashid Yachts and Marina and with this project SARIA. So let's start with today's video. So discussing about their very first upcoming project is called as SARIA under the branding of Beyond. We will also try to understand why Omniyat is coming up with a new sub-brand. I think Omniyat will now become an umbrella under which Beyond will also, they will try to make it thrive with multiple constructions coming in. So just to discuss what all will be the agenda of the day, the first thing that we will understand is the vision of Omniyat with Beyond. I will also be giving you some inputs about what Omniyat is if you do not have an idea, because this is the very first video that I'm making. Okay, so we will also be understanding each and everything about SARIA. It looks very promising. It looks very beautiful. So I'll be giving you a lot of input about it. Investors versus end user. It's one such product after a long time wherein I see investors have so much to gain. I work with a lot of investors. Recently, I've been contacted by a lot of investors. I work with end users as well, with villas and townhouses. But investors will gain so much from this project because there is a vision that comes in with Omnia. They're just not creating buildings here and there. Okay, so last but not the least, Rashid Yachts versus SARIA. This is very important because there is a launch coming up with Rashid Yachts as well. I have prepared some clients as well. So I would like to offer them both the options. In the end of the day, whatever is good for them, they can choose. They can pick and choose. Okay. So introduction to Omniyat. It was launched in 2005 by Mr. Mahdi Amjad. I think he's an Iraqi fellow. So see, Omniyat has had a major impact in what architectural marvels can be made in Dubai. They have come up with some incredible constructions, that have not only appreciated, they have given some landmark appreciation that nobody can imagine of. If you go to Business Bay, you check out any of their constructions, you will not be shocked, you will be flabbergasted to a certain extent. So understanding about Beyond Properties, let me give you an introduction, then we'll check out what all Omniyat has done in the past. Okay. So with Beyond, Omniyat is aiming to provide real estate that is accessible to more people. What they have done right now is ultra luxury, wherein there are properties that cost around 10 million, 20 million, 30 million, 50 million. So the thing is, now they want to come up with a brand wherein the things could be way more accessible to the buyers who have a budget of 2 million, 3 million. So now they created a beyond properties, this sub branding for the very same reason, so that the brand value could be maintained, and they could be of use to more people, right? So since Omniyat has a footprint in ultra luxury, Beyond is the initiative to target the boutique segment. Shobha, Ellington, Saria will be their very first launch. Previously in Maritime City, they have come up with two projects, Anwa and Anwa Arya. Anwa is already a constructed project that was, I think, an acquired project. So I will not like to take it as a greatest example of their construction, but Anwa Arya should be very good. So Omniyat aims to launch many more projects in the future with the Beyond branding. This is from a news article wherein Omniyat has almost 11 million square feet worth of land in Maritime City. So be assured this is not the first or the last launch coming up. They have streamlined, absolutely streamlined a lot of construction is coming up with this branding. Okay, out of which 8 million square feet dedicated to Beyond development. So the good thing is that you can understand that 3 million square feet worth of construction will be done under Omniyat branding. So the good thing is it will be a combination of affordable and ultra luxury. So I'm pretty sure that what they did with Business Bay will definitely be repeated with Maritime City as a location. Now, if you look at this, they have planned to make a portfolio of around 100 billion by 2030, and 50 billion is the portfolio value committed for the new ventures. So they are investing very heavily. They are being very bullish with what they are coming up in Maritime City. I'm pretty sure that these people will make some landmark constructions, and Saria is just the start. So this was the very first construction that I think they came up in 2009. This was their first construction in Business Bay. Right, Baywatch, I think it's an office building. It looks pretty good for a building that is almost 1.5 decades old. Orla, I think this will be one of the landmark buildings, the landmark projects that has its own beach access in Palm Jumeirah. The construction is going on as of today. If I look at the renderings, just go to their website and check this project, you will fall in love with it. This is one of the landmark, one of the best projects to ever come in Dubai. So Omniyat has one such vision. They have architectural, they make buildings that are nothing less than milestones for Dubai real estate. Coming up with the next Lana Dorchester collection, wherein right now, if in case you would meet me to discuss about this project, I'll be meeting you at this location. This is a phenomenal location. The kind of construction they have done. This is a mixed use kind of a building. People have made so much money out of it. They have their own marina. You cannot imagine that Business Bay as a location will have one such construction. So understand that we are not discussing about some Tom, Dick, and Harry developer that has vision to make buildings. They make buildings like some experience. They provide you experience. It's unparalleled. Okay, so it's not just now. If you would ask me, who would you like to compare it with? They have done way more landmark projects than Ellington, maybe Shobha. So to a certain extent, they make powerhouse kind of projects. Opus is one of their, it looks very beautiful. If you go to Business Bay, this is a commercial plus residential wherein Zaha Hadid, was also a part of this project. So they make absolutely gorgeous buildings. Anwa Arya, this is one of the last projects that came up in Maritime City, and this is how it looked like. I mean, this will be constructed in 2027. But the good thing with Beyond is, I think their plot is better than what Anwa Arya will be offering. So quickly jumping to the location right now, this is Rashid Yachts and Marina. I'll be showing this to you on the map as well, okay? And this is the plot. The plot is on a very good, a very scenic location wherein people who would be investing here, they will see the history, things change because Dubai Islands will also be visible to you to a certain extent. Each and everything that is happening in Rashid Yorsan Marina will be visible to you. So pretty much location is 15 minutes away from downtown. You will not be far away from anything and everything. You have the metro within 5 to 7 minutes of your access. There are new roads being constructed in that area. So the infrastructure change that this complete area is seeing because of Dubai Islands, Rashid Yorsan Marina, and Maritime City, you will be a part of a history that is unveiling right now. So I'm very impressed with what is being unveiled right now. With Island B, we had in Dubai Island, we had the launch coming from Nakheel. They're coming up with more buildings in the future as well under the branding of Miraz. So this location, it looks very good. On the backside, we have the downtown skyline as well. This will eventually become into a very strong location in the future. So this is where Saria by Beyond is, and this is Rashid Yachts and Marina. Okay, so Rashid Yorsan Marina, they will be coming up with another phase. The phase two, I think it should come here as such. It is beyond Queen Elizabeth II. So this will be the area wherein they will be coming up with at least 3 buildings. 3 to 4 buildings is what I anticipate. And this is where the plot is. The plot is on a very good spot. The location thing is, we have oceans here, we have Markasa, we have Harbor Lights by Damang, we have Coral Reef. So this is before all the construction that is happening. And I'm sure that the views will definitely be better because we will have the view of downtown as well as we will have the view of Rashid Yachts and Marina. And this is a high-rise experience. Okay, so Rashid Yachts and Marina as a location it's a community. Nothing compares with a community as such. But the good thing is with Saria, Omniyat or Beyond is planning to come up with multiple projects in the future, and they will be making a landscaping or they will be landscaping that location in such a way that the amenities can be used by all the residents of all their projects. So this will be as close as you can get to a community as such. So the key amenities for the building, the state-of-art gym will be made almost a 3,200 square foot gym on the ground floor. And when Omniyat or Beyond will be making it, this will be a high quality, a high class one. I will be showing you the renderings as well. So on the 20th floor, so this is basically a ground floor plus 4 podiums plus 38 floor worth of building that will have mid-air steam and infinity pool, ice baths, sauna on the 20th floor that is facing directly towards the sea. There will be a 5 kilometer worth of running track and a 7 kilometer worth of cycling track and paddle course. Everything will be a part of that. Now, what they are planning is to do a landscaping in the vicinity in such a way, because they are coming up with more buildings in the future. They will be making some landscaping in such a way that everyone will have their own share of amenities, not just inside the building, outside as well. So you will not feel like you are living inside a standalone tower. So the podiums are absolutely loaded. Let's start with the discussion of how the project looks like. So this is how the building will look like, wherein on the right side I will have, if I consider this as the front side, on the right side I will have the views of downtown, on the back side I will have the sunset view, because this is north. You could see that this direction is north. On the front we have the east, so we will definitely be able to see the sunrise, a beautiful sunrise in the morning with the views of sea. On the back side we will have the sunset view. Right side of the building we will have the downtown view. I'm pretty sure that it will be very scenic. So this is basically the 20th floor wherein we will have the infinity pool that will be facing directly in the front. On the back side, we will have the 4 podiums and the swimming pool as well. So in the end of the day, the amenities have been divided, wherein all the lifestyle related amenities, the sauna, ice bath, it will be on the 20th floor. That will give you a great view. Now, this is a very strong point for a property if you want to give it on holiday homes, if you want to give it on rentals, even for end users as such. But I'll be giving you my inputs about the layouts as well and the floor plates as well. Then you will definitely understand if this property is for you or not. Now, this is how they are planning to make the promenade as such, and there will be a separate marina as well for this building. Omniyat will be developing that as well. Now, if you could see 5 kilometers worth of cycling, running track and 7 kilometers worth of cycling track, they will be landscaping this complete location in such a way that people will have a great experience for themselves, right? Now, as I told you about the location, I had taken a screenshot. Now, this is the terrace that will be given to the people who buy the penthouses on the top. That is, I think, on the 38th floor. So a chunk of this will be given to those people, and this looks very beautiful. So this is how on the 20th floor the swimming pool, the infinity pool, will look like. I'm pretty sure if they make it the way they have done in the past, this will be a one beautiful looking building. So the interior renders are in such a way where in right side we have the downtown view from directly from the 20th floor that has an infinity pool. So this is how the kitchen and the interiors will look like. See, if it comes to Omniyat, they make absolutely gorgeous properties. Be assured you will not find any issues as such. This is how the interiors look like. I will be discussing about the layouts as well. That's very important to understand. Just like in Belgrove, I had given some inputs. I will give you inputs here as well. So the interiors with whatever they do, they're very good. Be assured about the quality. They will not fail you anywhere. If they are giving you, see, in the end of the day, when the developer is strong, I get convinced with the product because I know whatever they're showing, they'll do it. That's very important to understand. So I'm directly jumping to the floor plates as such because I want you to understand how this project is in the end of the day going to look like. So as I have given you an idea that assume that this is a building and this is the sea. This is Rashid Yachts Marina. Okay. Now on the left side of the building, there will be some views of the sea, but there are a lot of buildings coming up. So I'm not sure how good the view is going to look like. But this is north and this is east and that side is west. So you will have a good view because on the back side there are some industrial constructions, low rise. So you will have a very beautiful sunset view on the back side as well. Right side we will have the downtown skyline. So this is how the basic floor plate looks like. Now, what I really like about this project is one bedrooms prime unit. It's amazing to finally witness a good developer that is giving prime one bedroom units that are directly facing towards the sea. Now I'm very happy with the budget of with the people who have a budget around 2 to 2.2 million. They will be able to get the lovely good unit. So this is how it looks like. On the corner we will have the two bedrooms. These for me are this series is incredible for me because on the front we will have from the bedrooms we will have the absolute view of sea, and from the living room I will have the view of downtown skyline. What more do you want from your life? And this is north, this is east. A lot of vastu units are also there. I mean, with apartments vastu shouldn't be a big issue, but yeah, the directions are very good as such. So if I go to the floor plates of 10 to 11 floor, we will also have three bedrooms on this with this same faces. So with this floor plate of the 10th to 11th floor, we will have the corner three bedrooms as well. And if I'll show you the layouts, a lot of natural lighting, glass windows, glass walls, it will look absolutely phenomenal. Now, coming to the levels of 12th and 19th, so there is a mix and match that they have done, but rest assured the middle units are one bedrooms. So the good thing is people who have a budget of below 2.5 million will have to have the major units available with them. This is not the case with Rashid Yachts Marina. Rashid Yachts Marina, the last launch, Marina Views. I'll show you the floor plates. They did not have one bedrooms that were facing directly towards the sea. The major units were two bedrooms or three bedrooms or four bedrooms rather. Okay. So here we have the options to choose one bedrooms as well. If you are an investor, you want to pick up multiple units, up to you. So we will have a lot of options to choose from, because this is a high-rise tower of around 38 floors with four podiums. We are 42 floors. If you are able to get anything above the 10th floor, major victory for us. Now, these are the penthouses that are available, and on the top they have done, these are the terraces that these people will have for themselves. 4 bedroom with a proper terrace on the 38th floor, I mean the terrace on the 39th floor, you could say the views will be absolutely amazing. People who would get to own these units, I think they would be living the life of kings, actually. So this is how the floor plates are. Let's quickly jump to the floor plans. Very important to understand. So these are the one bedrooms. Now, here is where the main story starts. And please be with me with this video. I want you to concentrate for next 5 minutes. So this is the one bedroom that are on level 2 to 9 that are facing towards downtown. And because there is a building next to it, so you could safely assume that this is the line that I draw from here is where the building will come up. So people who have the units on this side will have the uninterrupted views of the sea or downtown skyline. So the thing is, if you want to be future proof, please understand that these are the units that we should target. The front units should be targeted at any cost. So these are the layouts. For me, these are one such layouts. The balconies are pretty big. These will work very well for holiday homes, very well. For end use, this should work, but there will be compromises here and there. I'm not saying that you will be compromising very much because the bedroom sizes are very good in the end of the day for an apartment. So when you enter, on the left side there is living room or the dining room, and the balconies are absolutely huge because the design of the building facilitates them to make huge balconies. So they have to, there are some major changes that a developer has to do just to create a very beautiful facade. And since this building is all about the views, they have made huge balconies, right? So the bedroom will have the glass walls as well. Similar is the case with the other layouts from 2 to 9. These are the front units. Now imagine that this balcony is on this side. Okay, try to bring this layout on this side. So in the end of the day, our bedroom will have proper sea views. Proper sea views. There is no obstruction in the front. So what I would like my investors to do is to target that units that are above 8th, 9th, or 10th floor. In that case, we are safe and the view will be there for the lifetime. You will enjoy the best views ever. And since this is north, this is east, we will have to get to see one of the most beautiful, absolutely amazing sunrises, and the people on the backside will get to see the sunset. Right? If you're peculiar about the directions, we can find very good units because there are units available on throughout all the directions. So with this layout, the bedrooms are very big. There is a small walking, I would not call it as a walking closet. There is a wardrobe and there is a bathroom. So these are not the strongest layout that I've seen in the market, to be honest. But this will work if you are an investor. It doesn't matter in the end of the day. But these, for holiday homes, these are very lovely layouts. For people who would be living here as tourists, they will love this layout because eye candy is there. Now there are certain one bedrooms here and there that come up with powder as well, with walk-in closets as well. So they have created different varieties. So I was studying the layouts. For an end user, I would be not the happiest person, but for investors, for people who are looking for rental income, these are very good layouts. So these are the layouts for the unit from 12 to 19, 21st to 34th. This is a very good layout that has a powder room. So for rental income, for long term, even for end users, I think this will work. They have squeezed the living room and dining room, but I think this layout will work because presence of a powder room is important, in my opinion, for long term rentals, especially. The guest bathroom has to be there. That's a basic that people have forgotten nowadays. And even Imar is not giving it in one bedrooms. So now coming to a two bedroom, these are the corner units. And this one and this unit, I think this unit is out of the world. For me, this will be the best unit for two bedrooms and three bedroom. This will be the location. See, imagine that this is the balcony. So this balcony, you will be keeping it here, and the master bedroom. And if you look carefully, the bedrooms will have one of the best views. And from the kitchen, you will, or the rather the living room, you will have the view of downtown skyline. So the views are absolutely beautiful, and they're not compromising too much on the living area. The living area is sufficient enough, 931 square feet, but the balconies are huge because L-shaped balconies. So in the end of the day, if you are a person who is looking for views or looking for rental income, holiday homes, phenomenal layouts. But for an end user, I think we can get something better. But if in case the views are important, you can definitely go with them. Okay. So coming to the 3-bedroom, yeah, there are 2-bedroom duplexes or duple as well, and these are facing towards the sea. These should be the highlight for me. If you want, we can target one such good units. Pricing of a prime 2-bedroom will be around 2.9 to 3.5 is the range that I'm looking forward to. So the average price for a 2-bedroom will be 3 million. Average price for a 1-bedroom, the starting is 1.7 for the backside units. For the non-prime units, for the prime units, expect a price of under 2.4, 2.3. So the average will be 2 million, 10% plus, 10% minus. You could relate, I'm sure. So there are duple or duplexes as well, and they look pretty good. And one more thing, the ceiling height is 3.1 meters, so natural lighting will not be an issue. And these layouts, these are pretty good layouts wherein the bedrooms will have good views, the sizes are good enough. If I would like to keep this layout, the master bedroom will have the Burj Khalifa skyline. These 2 bedrooms will have the proper views of the sea. I like what I see. In the end of the day, the 3-bedroom for me is a very, very solid layout. It looks good. There are certain layouts with maid's room as well. So if you want a good lifestyle as an end user, you might have to shell out around 5 million, nothing less than that. Even this layout as such, this is the front layout, 10, 11, 35, 30. These are the prime units, that will make you so much money as an investor. If you have a budget of around 3 to 4 million, if you plan to flip the property, these layouts will definitely work. Why? First of all, maid's room, the size is 1600 square feet. The views will be amazing. Look at the balcony. This is the balcony. So this full balcony, every bedroom will have, including the living and the dining room, will have the sea views. This is, for me, the Type 3B is insane layout for an investor. Even for end user, it is going to work. Kitchen is a bit small for my liking, but yeah, it's going to work in the end of the day. Even if you want to rent it out in the future, for an investor, this is one of the best layouts that I can see. So there are different layouts here and there. You could see there is, the duplexes for 3-bedroom or the duple, mind my pronunciation, whatever you can understand. And for 4-bedroom, now coming to the 4-bedroom, they are on the level 37. So this is a 38 floor building. 37 will have 4 such units. So you can see 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's it. There are 4 units of 4-bedroom, and on the top, you're getting a rooftop terrace for yourself. So this is a 4-bedroom wherein you will get your own roof terrace. You will get a chunk of like entire floor. You will get a quarter of that floor. The price should be around 25 million for this. This is a different world in itself. So if you're looking for one such thing, a once in a lifetime kind of an experience for you, this is where you should be investing. The views will be phenomenal. And the complete size is almost 4,600 square feet. So you are getting your own terrace access. I'm pretty sure that if they come up with a quality that is comparable with Omniyat, this is going to be a different world in itself, right? Now, coming back to the presentation, let's talk about the payment plan. This is where I am happy. Now, this makes me very happy. 10% is the first installment. See, if you're targeting a major unit, we might have to submit these two in one check. We might have to give 20% right away, and we can secure a major unit. Securing a major unit in this launch is very important. Understand this. We cannot mess around. We have to be very serious. See, sometimes what happens is people reach out to me and I ask them for a check. Let's suppose an EOI of 100,000 is needed. I may ask them to submit an EOI 200,000 because I know how to get things done, because I know how to use the money to your favor. So sometimes it gets uncomfortable for people because I ask them for more amount. It's not about submitting the EOI only. There are thousands of people who submit EOI, but they do not get the units. I know how to get the unit. So in the end of the day, if you have the money, kindly use the power. Kindly use the power to get the unit, because the right kind of broker will know how to get the unit. If you do not get the unit, what is the use of me making the videos and you using your brain for next 40 minutes to understand this project, right? So I might come out sometimes, I might come out as a person who's being very blunt, but my prime agenda is to give you a unit in the end of the day. Please understand this, okay? So we might have to submit this entire amount as the first payment, and we can secure and get the unit allotted with us, okay? Now the next payment will come up in April of next year. So you can understand that you're getting a breather of 6 months. It's a pretty good payment plan in my opinion. So next 5% will fall in October, April, October, April, October, and then project completion. So the project will be completed in 2028 quarter 1. So if in case you're a person with a budget of 1 million to 1.5, and if you're an investor, you want to invest for profit, this is a fabulous opportunity wherein you can target a unit of around 2 million. We can make investment in such a way and we can target flipping the property off. Why will it work? Because there are a lot of launches coming up in the future with the same developer. The prices will definitely shoot up, and there is no building in the vicinity. I think Select will make a definite good product in the end of the day. But the kind of planning that these people are coming up with, no developer has that much vision to create a separate infrastructure out of Maritime City. I have not been the biggest fan of Maritime City as a location, but what these people are planning with, they're planning to consistently bring in good infrastructure, good buildings that will look phenomenal, that will look like the best buildings in that area. So this is a classic example, just like Business Bay, wherein there are some normal developers as well that have not given great appreciation, wherein Omniyat, with the prices of more than 2,000 to 3,000 dirhams per square foot, has been able to provide value to people, and they have made incredible money as well. All right. So now investors versus end user, the payment plan is in such a way it facilitates an easy exit strategy for people who are looking to exit the market with profit 3 years down the line, 3.5 years down the line, or maybe 2 years down the line. If you are able to get the major chunk, the good units, we are able to invest. If you are a person with a budget of wherein you can afford a 2 bedroom, we can try to get 2 1 bedrooms as well, or we can try the corner 2 bedroom as well, right? So please try to understand that this is one such product wherein I see a huge opportunity coming in. So the layouts are not the strongest point for an end user. Very clearly, I'm telling you, I'm not going to hide you, and I'm not going to call these layouts as end user friendly. They have the best views, yes, but you might have to compromise here and there with the living and the dining room. All right. The payment plan facilitates potential to make huge profit. Yes, we get a breathing space of 6 months with every step that we are making with the payment plan, right? The layouts are great for holiday homes. Why? Views. In the end of the day, views always matters. If you're a person who wants to make a passive income and you want to run a holiday home, or you want a long-term rental yield, this will be a very good project for you. Now, coming to the point, beyond Saria or Rashid Yachts and Marina, I'll provide you this answer by showing you some details for Rashid Yachts and Marina as such. Let me get to the point very straight with you so that you understand in the end of the day what suits you or what does not suit you. See, this is where the complete master community of Rashid Yachts and Marina, right? This is where the new launch is coming in. This is phase 1 with Ocean Cove and Marina Views. Phase 1 is done for real. Okay. And after that, this is where within I think 2, 3, 4 days, the new announcement will come in. Now, the issue that I had with Marina Views is that, I mean, there was no issue as such. This is a very beautiful project. The 1 bedrooms are on the backside. So there is no chance for people to make huge profits, for the investors to make huge profit who have a lesser budget. With Saria, people like you will have a lot of strength. So this is the basic floor plan of Marina Views, the building that came right on the sea facing building. So if you could see, the blue color units, the 1, 2, 3, 4 are on the back side, 1 bedrooms. 2 bedrooms on the corner with the dual views, and one unit of 2 bedroom that had the prime view. Okay, so with Saria we have multiple units that we can pick and choose from. Here we did not have an option. If an investor came to me, I gave him a unit on 6th floor. I told him, sir, we don't have any option because everything is gone. Like, it was that kind of a launch. And the next launch will also be similar with Rashid Yachts and Marina. So we had 3 bedrooms, the prime unit. So basically with every building, there were 3 prime units. There were no prime units in the case of 1 bedroom. So I would like to request you to consider this as an option. Why? 1 bedroom prime units are also available. And this is a high-rise experience. Marina Views was what, 20 floors. That was the highest building of Rashid Yachts and Marina. Here you're getting some, very good, you will be able to get very good views as well. Anything above 10th floor is good enough for us. We are right on the sea. Okay. So Rashid Yorson Marina does not have a sea-facing one-bedroom option. This is the most important thing because a person who has a budget of 2 or 3 bedroom can target multiple units as well. If you want to go for the prime units, target the best 2 or 3 bedrooms with me. Simple. Rashid Yorson Marina as a community is above Maritime City as a location any day. Yes, if you're an end user, you want to spend your life 3 years, 4 years down the line, Rashid Yorson Marina has zero competition. Let's be honest. But with the quality coming with Beyond or Omniyat, we can be assured that at least we will have the construction will be on time, whatever they're showing will be done, things will be taken care by them for sure. So SARIA's layout are more suited for rental income, definitely. So Rashid Yorsa Marina does not have high-rise tower experience to offer. True. Payment plan 80-20 versus 50-50. With Omniyat or Beyond, you're paying 10% every year after the first 20% payment. You're paying 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay. Here, you're paying 20% every year. So if you're a person who wants to have extra cash in his hand, go with Saria. Omniyat will not fail you. Downtown versus Business Bay? Yes. I would like to give you an example about downtown versus Business Bay scenario, wherein downtown had stayed, when the appreciation happens with most of the products because it was mostly confined. Almost more than 90% of the buildings were confined with EMAR only. The infrastructure growth happened. Right. With Rashid Yosam Marina, we will have a mall coming in, school coming in. There will be a lot of things coming in. Now, if you take the classic example of Business Bay, there are buildings that have not performed to that level. Right? There are some developers here and there as well. However, people have still managed to make landmark appreciation profits with the location of Business Bay when they chose the right product. And Saria is definitely one of the right products that I see. So if you have any skepticism in your mind regarding Saria, this is Omniyat. Please understand that you're investing with the top developer that has created some architectural marvels in Dubai that nobody has been able to do in the past. Okay. So this is, in my opinion, if you look at Rashid Yorson Marina, in my opinion, in my honest opinion, it's a very, very, very good option to invest into, and you can definitely think about this. So this is how the master plan, the complete master plan of Maritime City looks like versus Rashid Yorson Marina. Rashid Yorts will have a lot of construction coming up in the future. It will take them at least this complete construction will be done by 2028. We'll have a construction coming here. So the thing is, for next 10 years, this location is absolutely loaded. A lot of launches will be coming up, right? So Maritime City will have a different strategy. I would request you, you can have a call with me, you can meet me. I would explain you everything about Maritime City and why a lot of population is going to move in. A lot of people are going to work here. See, as a location, the advantage with Rashid Yorkson Marina and Maritime City is that a major chunk of population lives very close to it. We have the similar kind of population that that will target the buildings here and here. And with this construction coming in, there is a major benefit of us targeting the best building coming up in that area. Anwa Arya launched with a payment plan of 60-40. With Beyond, they have come up with a payment plan of 50-50. So I'm giving you cues and hints that this is a very good launch coming and you can definitely consider investing into it. Please contact me today, and I'm sure that this is it for this particular discussion. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. You can click on the description and my WhatsApp number will be there. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me through WhatsApp. You can contact me on Instagram. Thank you so very much for the great response. I'm very blessed for this live and for people who watch my videos. Have a great day. Bye-bye.